Hi everybody, this is just a quick video to show you my latest acquisitions and slight change, if you can call it a slight change, to my layout. Um, what I discovered before Christmas is if you leave enough notes around the house of what you'd like for Christmas and where to get it from, it happens. I left hundreds around the house with what I'd like, and one of them was this Network Rail Museum Bachmann DP1 Deltic. I sold mine when I decided to give up the hobby, and now I've returned. I wanted another, which is why I have this. It's absolutely brilliant. It runs really nice. What I bought for it is a lock sound. It's a version 4 decoder, which is all I need for the DP1, which I'll install when the weather warms up a little bit. I've also bought, I'm not sure whether you can see that with the light reflecting off them, some drivers for the DP1. What I'm surprised at is all the Bachmann locos I've purchased, diesel, they've always had a driver, and yet the DP1 for the National Railway Museum didn't. So I bought them. I've also bought, I've just excuse the jumpiness because I'm using my camera on the phone at the moment, but these just snap into 4 cab lights, which I want to install because the DP1 doesn't come with cab lights. Comes with directional lights, which are very small given the size of the loco, but it doesn't come with directional lights. So that's one of my next projects, is to upgrade the DP1 with sound, drivers and cab lights. I've also purchased some quite neat coach lights, and when they arrive I'm going to test them, fit them in one carriage, and I'll show you in another carriage how to fit them. They're relatively easy to install, but I'll show you that when I have the lights. The other thing my darling wife bought me, I have to go backwards a bit to get it in shot, is the Hornby Class 800 GWR and an additional 3 coaches. Again, I had this before and I sold it, and since returning to the hobby I wanted another one, and this was on my list, stuck all around the house, and where to get them from. The only thing I'm looking for these is decoders. Now I'm just going to stick a standard 8-pin decoder in the dummy car. I'm not using 2 sound decoders. Yeah, so I need a sound decoder for the powered car, and I'll probably just put an ordinary Hornby 8-pin decoder in the dummy car. What I'm looking at doing is trying to get a hold of lock sound version 4 decoders, which will work fine in this 800 rather than putting a version 5. So if anybody out there has a version 4 they'd like to sell, what I will then do is buy the sound project from Lego Man Biffo and reblow the chip. So if anybody's got any version 4s they would like to sell, can you let me know? This decoder has DP2 sounds on it. When I install it, if I'm not happy, then I'll buy the DP1 sound project from Lego Man Biffo and reblow that. But yeah, if you know anybody that would like to sell version 4, please let me know. If I don't get one, a couple of months down the line, I'll get a version 5 from Lego Man Biffo and put it in the Class 800. Now the change I'm making is I saw in the Hornby magazine and Railway Modeler, I think it is, several dioramas of all built around Turntable. And I've had a look at several videos of turntables on DVDs I've bought on building a model railway. And some of them are really, really good. What I've decided to do in this area, I was going to put an industrial site with lorries and things. I'm not too sure whether I'll get them in now, because down this end it's going to be my station leading into a village and go right the way round. So yeah, I was going to put an industrial site here, but I've changed my mind after seeing these dioramas, because I like a way of being able to turn the loco round. So off here, off one of these lines, putting the that's a Hornby, by the way. That's just to show me roughly where to put the track. I've got another turnout coming, a Pico, so that'll the new Pico that should be here soon. We'll be going there, and I'm going to run a track off into there. I don't know exactly where this track will be yet. What I need to do is assemble this and roughly put it where I'd like it. What I'll then do is put a couple, maybe 1 or 2 tracks off it to store trains that maybe just go around the bend slightly. I'm not 100% sure yet, because if it comes right down here, I will be able to put 2 or 3 tracks up on the opposite side. So the main track will come in to turn the loco around, but then there'll be 2 or 3 coming off it and to store the odd train. What I bought is a turntable motor, which is a relatively new concept from Pico to go with that, which is extremely easy to install. The only issue with it, if you can call it an issue, it's a non-indexing motor, and what that means is where you have those 3 tracks there. Excuse me while I try and stabilise this mobile. These 3 tracks there, if it was a Hornby or Fleischmann turntable, it indexes, so it'll stop. You send it off again, it'll automatically stop at the next track. Send it off again, it'll automatically stop at the next track. Whereas the non-indexing, you have to do it by eye. So if I wanted that to go to the next track, I'd have to do it slowly enough so I can use my eye to stop it in line with the track and the turntable. The advantage of that is that these tracks I can put anywhere I like around this curve, whereas the indexing one, you've got to be in a specific position. Non-indexing, I can put the tracks anywhere I like. And then to power the turntable motor, Gagemaster produced this. It's a 12 volt 2 amp power supply, which has a connection which fits the turntable motor. So yeah, that's what that is. So I was going to continue the installation of these to complete the bus wire, but that's been put on hold now until I've installed the turntable motor, and the motor and the switch, get power to it from my outlets, which are underneath the baseboard. So that's it for now. When it warms up a bit more in the attic, which is absolutely freezing, at the moment, even with 2 heaters running. It's quite a big attic, and yeah, it gets pretty cold. So yeah, so what I tend to do when it warms up a bit is to complete that spare into the turntable and cut a hole for the turntable, fit the turntable. What I need to do is decide whether or not should I weather the turntable before I fit it permanently, or is it easy to weather these things once they're fitted? I assume it's easy to weather them when they're fitted, because I quite like that image. Again, apologies for the light reflection. That's better. It looks better than that. What I'll do is I'll have a look at some videos on how to weather a turntable, and then pick the one I like and have a go. So yeah, that's it for now. That turntable I'm hoping to start in the next week or two, and I'll show you a video of that. But as soon as the lighting kit arrives and I install it in one of the coaches, I'll show you that, and I'll show you how good it is. The articles I've read is pretty good. Actually fitting them and running them may not. So yeah, I'll show you that, and I'll show you that before I do the turntable, because that should be here this week. Thanks very much for now, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now.